Ever wondered about the tantalizing tastes of Sudanese cuisine? Intriguing, right? This exploration is going to take you on a gastronomic adventure unlike any other. The Sudanese culture is vibrant and rich, with a food heritage deeply rooted in its traditional practices. The cuisine is a delightful fusion of indigenous flavors, alluring spices, and mouthwatering recipes with a touch of African authenticity that leaves a lasting impression. From the crack of dawn, the Sudanese start their day with wholesome breakfast dishes that set the energy for the rest of the day. Then we on to the comforting main courses, which are a blend of hearty grains, protein-packed legumes, and succulent meats. Also, there's a delightful array of sweet treats that cater to the dessert aficionados. Let's not forget the refreshing drinks that complement the meals perfectly, providing a soothing end to every feast. We'll traverse the bustling markets seething with activity, selling exotic spices, fruits, and vegetables. We'll peer into cozy family kitchens where traditional recipes passed down through generations are prepared love. We'll stroll through the lively streets of Sudan, where food stalls serve quick bites and local delicacies to passerbys. This journey promises to be more than just a culinary expedition. It is an immersion into Sudan's rich culture, traditions, and hospitality. It's an opportunity to understand the Sudanese way of life and their unique food practices, evoking a sense of belonging and unity. Now it's time to embark on this delicious Sudanese escapade. Nestled at the heart of Africa, Sudan prides itself on a multifaceted cultural heritage, which shines through its distinct cuisine. This gastronomic artistry is not just a recent phenomenon, but has been nurtured by thousands of years of history, dating back to the age of ancient civilizations that once thrived in this land. These civilizations, including the mighty pharaohs of Egypt, left an indelible mark on Sudan's cuisine, introducing the staples like wheat and lentils that the backbone of many dishes today. Moving forward in time, the Arabs arrived, bringing with them an array of spices and innovative cooking techniques that further enriched the Sudanese culinary fabric, adding a layer of complexity and depth to its flavors. But the story of Sudan's cuisine is not just about the different ingredients, it's about the cultural tapestry that it weaves, celebrating very essence of community. The heart of Sudan's cuisine lies in its shared meals, where families gather around basking in each other's company. Stories are narrated, keeping traditions alive, connecting the present with the past. It's about the shared bond over a simmering stew, the unity expressed through a communal bread, and the affection that is plated with every dish. But the culinary journey of Sudan doesn't just stop at its traditional dishes. It too, the subtle nuances that make each meal an experience, a celebration of the country's rich heritage. Each dish is not just a meal, it's a story, a reflection of the country's history and the shared experiences of its people. But let's not just talk about it, let's dive into it. Our first stop takes us to breakfast, where the iconic duo of Kisra and Medames reigns supreme. Imagine this, Kisra, a thin flatbread fermented slightly, made from sorghum flour that's common in Sudan, imparting a unique, tangy touch. The flatbread serves as a base for the star dish, Medames, a hearty fava bean stew. It's slow-cooked with a blend of cumin, garlic, and chili, resulting in a lip-smacking blend that's fueled Sudanese mornings for ages. The charm of this dish lies in its contrasts, the soft Kisra against the robust, full Medames, the tanginess of fermentation counterbalanced by the warmth of spices. Want a change? Here's a tip, try out various toppings for your Kisra. Spiced eggs, cheese, or a selection of fresh veggies could do the trick. Now that we've had our breakfast, it's time for some dessert. Next, let's indulge in a sweet treat fit for royalty. We're exploring Ali, a dessert that's more than just food. It's a slice of history. Born out of royal celebrations in Egypt, Ali is synonymous with victory, a creation of an Egyptian queen. It's a luxurious mix of puff pastries, nuts, and raisins, steeped in milk sweetened to taste. The result? A rich, luscious bread pudding. Its texture a delightful interplay between soft and crunchy. Its taste? A sweet, comforting blend that will have you reaching for seconds. And now for that little extra something, a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, its cool creaminess contrasting with the warm, chewy elements of the Ali, turning each bite into a royal feast. The ice cream not only enhances the dessert's flavors, but also adds an extra level of indulgence. After this sweet indulgence, let's balance it out with a savory main course. Ready for a main course fit for a crowd? Let's embark on a culinary journey to explore Aseeda and Kosheri, two timeless Sudanese dishes that ignite flavors and create a gastronomic gala. Aseeda, a staple in Sudanese cuisine, is a lentil-based stew known for its unique thick consistency. Painstakingly slow-cooked with a bouquet of hand-picked spices, it's a warm, comforting dish that invites you to the heart of Sudan. Its deep, complex flavors derived from the slow simmering process create a delightful aftertaste, making you crave for another helping. Hold on though, we are just getting started. Kosheri, a multi-layered sensation, now takes the spotlight. A culinary masterpiece, it's a layered of macaroni, rice, lentils, and crispy fried onions, meticulously combined to create a cascade of textures and tastes, akin to a melody of flavors playing in perfect harmony. This irresistible coupling is garnished with a tangy tomato sauce and crunchy chickpeas, encapsulating the essence of vibrant Sudanese street food culture. It's a sensory experience that tantalizes the taste buds while transporting you to the bustling streets of Sudan. Here's a little insider's tip for all the gastronomes out there. Customize your kosheri to suit your palate. Feel free to add your favorite toppings, whether it's a variety of vegetables, a sunny-side-up egg, or even a spicy drizzle of hot sauce. Truly, it's a celebration of Sudanese flavors that leaves you satiated yet wanting more. Now, after that scrumptious feast, let's quench our thirst with a soothing beverage. Now let's quench our thirst with a refreshing beverage, Karkade. This isn't just any tea, it's a radiant concoction derived from the petals of the exotic hibiscus flower, a plant that is as much a part of the Sudanese landscape as the vast, far-stretching deserts. Karkade is a vibrant red brew, its color as intense as the African sun setting over the Nile. This enchanting drink holds a special place in the heart and soul of Sudanese culture, often being centerpiece of gatherings, celebrations, and simple everyday life. Whether served piping hot on chilly desert nights or ice-cold to combat the scorching midday heat, plain or sweetened to one's preference, Karkade provides a tart, invigorating experience that's much loved across Sudan. This experience is multifaceted. It's a whiff of crimson petals, a delicate balance of tart and sweet, and a subtle underlying floral note. It's a moment of respite, a moment of connection, a moment that is quintessentially Sudanese. And here's a tip for the adventurous among you seeking to elevate this experience. Why not add a touch of zesty ginger, refreshing mint, or even a tangy squeeze of lemon to give Karkade a unique twist? It's a customizable journey for the palate, a fusion of tradition and individuality. Feeling refreshed? Good, because we have one final dish to explore. Our final stop brings us to a Sudanese comfort food classic, fowl and Bamya. These two dishes symbolize the essence of Sudan's culinary tradition. Fowl, a stew of mashed fava beans, is a food of fellowship and community, shared among family and friends. It's full, hearty, and deeply satisfying. Complementing its richness is Bamya, a tangy okra stew that nourishes the soul. It's comforting and packed with flavors that awaken the senses. Between these two dishes, a spectrum of flavors unfolds. The spices blend harmoniously, creating a symphony of tastes that leaves a lasting impression. With each mouthful, a new layer of complexity is unveiled, inviting you to explore further. Here's a foodie tip. Experiment with the texture of Bamya stew. Go chunky or smooth based on your preference. And that's the beauty of Sudanese cuisine. It invites exploration and experimentation. As we wrap up our flavorful expedition of Sudanese cuisine, remember that food is a window into a culture. So, continue your global taste journeys. Explore, taste, and immerse yourself in the culinary delights the world has to offer. Until next time, happy eating.